Welcome back to Guardians Reborn. This is part 2 of the Necropolis Park box opening. Part 1 went a bit long. Let's see if we can go a little bit faster here for part 2. I promise not all my videos will be an hour long. It's just how things are ending up since we're just getting a lot of this information out. And, we're not talking about Dagger Isle here. Or, some set that everybody's seen a billion times, revised or limited. We're talking about Necropolis Park, stuff that people haven't seen before or very often. So we're taking our time with this because how often are we going to have Necropolis Park boxes to open? Not very often. So let's continue taking our time with part 2. As a quick recap, we got 2 centerpieces of the Necropolis Park Stronghold. On part 1, we got 2 of the Clergy Inn promos, and we got both the Eisenmere and Kutek Guardians. So we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad at all. I want to see some more U1s come up this time around, so let's get this started. Since we've seen a lot of the commons, we're going to just fly through those. And that should speed things up here. Okay, seen it. All right, we've seen the Death Pit before. And are you serious? It's the 3rd centerpiece. These do not go at all. So let's hope we get some strongholds finished off this. Okay, pack 2. I have a feeling this one might finish off these last 2 stacks for this video. Ancient Tome of Dispensation. Accessory. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Play next to your Guardian. At the beginning of your terrain settlement phase, you may remove any one of your cards currently in use as a terrain from play and add it to your storage hand. So you can pick up your face down terrain cards if you don't need to use them. The 3 spaces directly in front of your stronghold you own. You just basically need to put a terrain card down to be able to move across them. So if you're already in your opponent's side of the field, you can use this and pick up your face down terrain card and use it, put it back in your hand. That's not terrible, but I'm not sure of its uses. Fanbearer, Odious Clamjack, we've seen. Master Scribes, Exalted. We have... Okay, we'll get that in a second. I believe this is the right side. And survey says no. Okay, these must be the left and right sides, and the middle is the piece that we're missing. Okay, then. And here's our last horn bag, is Wanda, and if she survives primary matchup, your opponent must show you all their double border cards and discard all their babes briberies. So now we have all 3 horn bags. And Sicarius, Mayor McEvil, another tome. Oh. It's a U1, but another total chaos. An obelisk of Bablos. That's not terrible. Is that? No, it's not a U1. What is it? Okay, it's a U3. Plays a command card, so this is a magic item that's a command card. Both players reveal their total combat hand vitality. If opponent's total is higher, he must immediately discard at least 5 vitality points worth of creatures. Does not affect Guardians. So basically, when combat starts, you say how high, how many vitality is under your shield, how many is under mine. If you have more than me, then you have to discard 5 vitality worth of stuff. That can get interesting. Oh, we have a Festus. We have a black number Festus. Big time rebate. An Ankh. Okay, another new accessory. Play next to your Guardian during the terrain settlement phase. You may discard one card from your storage hand to add 1 to the number of cards you can draw next turn. So you can basically throw away cards and draw. It's card acceleration, card draw. But you do it during the terrain settlement phase. Fanbearer, Mokodabi, Greenback Check, Lucinda, and Flower Garden. Mummy was a Mohidra, Ankh, Minx, Iron Force, Hamana Hamana, another Obelisk, and a High Priest of Isis. High Priestess of Isis is a U3. You don't want to see too many of those. All right. Temple, Chant, Mokodabi, Pharaoh, Scribe, Odious. All right, and we have Beer Heist and Second Called. Some of these cards have a crazy high up card number on them. Like, we got 16 here for a spell. Fatback Check, Silver Server, Slim Jab, Healapis, Chant, Panty Raid, and another Flower Garden. Where's all my hits? Garaku, Gift of Osiris. I think, yeah, we've seen that one. And there's our 5 shield. The last one we had was 15, so we got both shields. Scamp Jones, and another not right side for Necropolis Park. I wonder if we'll actually be able to finish one stronghold. Jamandu, Gift, Exiled, and Judge Dredge and Scamp Jones. Oh yeah, this is going a lot faster since we've already seen most of these cards. I should have just left. I might just stitch these together and make it one video. Exiled, Slackback, Nokaga, First Called, Rybeener, and Dorkage again. Fanbearer, Clamjack, Exalted, Slackback, Obelisk, and hey, is that the part that we need? Or did we already get that half? We already got that part. Okay. So we are missing the centerpiece. All 3 parts of this are U2s, so they're the second rarest rarity, so we'll see what happens. Another Bachumba, another Ink Smear, Festus with the black number. Oh, here we go. Blue Mountain Leechfoot. This is a U3. He is also 8 vitality. If he is beaten during primary matchups, opponent must spend at 1 Power Stone, or he returns to your creature pen at the end of combat. So he recycles himself unless your opponent burns a stone. Not bad. And Standard Bearer, U3. Gain 1 stone each time your shield wins combat. That seems pretty good. Because you always want to plan on winning and not losing. Alright. Pharaoh. Nokuga. So now we can revisit this hat rack. During terrain settlement phase, for each power stone you burn, discard one accessory or hat rack from play. The hat rack works versus any type of voodoo hat in play. Okay, voodoo hat or accessory. So this is how you get rid of your opponent's accessories as they're making their guardian stronger and stronger. Bachumba. Ink Smear. Scamp Jones, and another not center of Necropolis Park. All right. Hat Rack, Stoner, Bachumba, Ink Smear. Now I just noticed something. Let's see. Rockarodon and Chief Lecter. All right. So let me go back through here. The ink smears are different. I think, let me see if I can find one more ink smear. So each ink smear looks to be slightly different than the last. These look almost the same. But this one here is way off. This has actually got some red ink on the bottom of the card even. That's interesting. I never noticed that before. We already went through those. I want to build a deck and put Bachumba in it. I might do that. Just make a deck full of Bachumbas and pink flamingos and idiots and just all types of fun stuff. Sneaky Varmint, Priestess, Slim Jeb, Conversion, Taco Bell, Slackback Check, Obelisk, and High Priestess again. Oh yeah, we're at 12 minutes. We're already through a stack. Last one was an hour for a stack, so... I hate opening packs that way. Silver Server, Bachumba, Plague Walker. There's a 15 shield again. First Called, Old Switcheroo. Still the wrong part. Scarab of Bounty. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the one. +1 to your lowest up card. So, as we see for Kutek, you would actually get a +1. Draw for lowest up cards. You'd be able to draw 3. And, oops, I bumped that. For Isoneer, he already gets a +1, so this would be a +2, so you'd be getting 5 for lowest up card. So not too shabby. My desk is covered in packs. Should have thought about where I'm putting these before I started opening them. Scribe, Odious, Jumandu, Shadow, Geldspar, Garaku. What do we got? Jungle and High Priestess again. Come on. Where's my U1s at? There's a whole bunch we haven't seen yet. There's Queen of the Heat. There's Mayor McFood. There's the Priest of Horus. There's Squibby. Supreme Leader. Field Marshal. We got a bunch we haven't seen yet. Fanbear. Odious Clamjack. Dugop. Scribe. Second Colin. Well, McHooter's Distraction is still a U1, though. So that's still technically a hit. Alright, last stack. Yeah, 14 minutes to get through a stack. Definitely not needing to read every card now. Oop. Shadowbank Job, Jumandu, High Priest, You Are First, Minx, Gift of Isis, Sales Weasel. Alright, here's a new one. I'm getting my stacks mixed up. Oh no. Sales Weasel is a U3. Womp womp. Alright. When the Weasel is your primary attacker, your opponent must burn a Power Stone or it gets plus 6 Vitality. So that's not bad. It's a 10 if your opponent doesn't burn a stone. That seems like fun shenanigans can be had. And another Death Pit. Because we need to have our undead everywhere, right? Okay. Onk, Minx, Iron Force, Hamana Hamana, Mirror McGreed. Come on. Gift of Isis, and Shadow Panty Raid. Ooh, Snake Pit. Snake Pit's a new one for us, and it's a U2. Now, this is interesting. It's a downgrade. You do these you can do these on your opponent's side. If there's a shield on this end stronghold card during the train settlement phase, that shield's owner must discard one creature from beneath it. So basically, you put this on your opponent's one of your opponent's end piece of their stronghold, and if there's a shield there, they have to discard a card underneath that shield if they don't move it off. That adds some pressure to get stuff going. All right. Fanbear, Clamjack, Dugop, Master Scribe, Exiled. I keep calling him Exalted. It's Exiled. Slackback. And what do we got? Another High Priestess. And Emotep. I love you, dude. You're a U1. Don't want to see you again. I want some of the other U1s. So the other fun is there is, I believe it's the Exploding Tweezle card. It's one per case that you can find in these packs. Slackback check. First called. Greenback check. Spend one Power Stone to cancel any creature's AoE attack for Standard Bearer. That's pretty snazzy. And another High Priestess. Come on. There are other fun stuff to be had in those two slots. Greenback, Mummy, you first. Sicarius, Slave Girl, Gift of Osiris. What do we got here? Blue Mountain. And one Power Stone for every combat you win. Switcheroo, Eater, Mohidra, I'll get that name right, and then the video will be over. Pharaoh, what do we got? Oh, we got something new back here. Not Scamp Jones. Joom Jabba. When used as a secondary attacker, the Joom Jabba destroys large creatures. So if you have more creatures than your opponent, you get a secondary attacker, you find a large creature, and it just goes poof. Not too bad. Joom Jabba, I want to say, is... Where is he on my list? He's a U3. Alright. Mayor McGreed. No Inksmear. Alright, what do we got back here? Emotep. Dude, man. A U1, yes. It's the third one of you. There are other things I could use in that spot. And another Death Pit. Oh, let's not run out of steam. Let's keep going. 55 packs, 440 cards. These are all fun. You're first. Sicarius, Slave Girl, Gift, Geldspar, Switcheroo. What do we got? Scarab and Jungle. All right. Going in here. Mayor McGreed, 5. Silver Server, another Bachumba. Plague Walker, and a 15. So we got both shields in the same pack. That's awesome. That's always fun. And we have Beer Heist and Second Called. So we're getting a decent amount of shields. I normally play with around 9 shields and 1 or 2 of the standard bearers. And we've got pretty good on the standard bearers too. So I could actually use these in a deck. 5, Silver Server, Bachumba. Come on, man. I love you, Bachumba, but seriously. Plague Walker, there's a 15. So there's another pack with both of them. Like, it doesn't matter, but it's just interesting. Oh, and another Scarab Bounty and another wrong piece of Necropolis Park Stronghold. The downside is you can't use the Strongholds unless you have all 3 parts. You can't mix and match parts of Strongholds. Ghost Park, Oraku, Plague Walker. Oh, I'm too close. Voodoo Hat, Sneaky Varmint, Slave Girl, and Scarab. Barrow Downs, here's another new one for us. Barrow Downs is a U3 and counts as mountains and woods. So these are like dual lands in Magic, but not overpowered and not like $500 for one. So people can actually use them. High Priest, Sicarius, Taco Bell, Ancient Tome, Fanbearer, Odious Clamjack. Oh, I see. We have another strong. Oh, we have another fun. All right. 40,000 useless Warhammers. Play as a command card. All non-guardian creatures are considered to have a base vitality of 0 for this combat. You play a, I can't think. An Embryonic Witch to force everything to be a push, or you win every push. And if your opponent doesn't have any AoEs or ranged attacks, you pretty much just wipe the board with them. And do we have the piece that we need? Is this the piece we need? No. Darn it. Wait, is it? It might be. Why? Why Necropolis Park? Okay, we do have all 3 pieces, so why aren't they fitting together? Unless it's meant to overlap some weird way, because that looks like it. Ooh, I can't get these all in the frame. So they're supposed to sit next to each other, but if these overlap slightly and you raise that up a little bit, and this covers up that arm a little bit, so it looks like we finally have the full thing. Yay. 1 complete set. Necropolis Park, +3 vitality to defenders. All undead lost in combat. On this card, you go to your creature pen instead of discard. So when you're defending, all your undead go back into your hand, basically. So we actually completed one. Yay us. Alright. Nakonga, Champs, Temple, First Called, Greenback, Mummy, and Sales Weasel. Alright. And Death Pit. We're getting down to the end. 2, 3, 5 packs. We got through 50 packs so far. Priestess of Isis, Slim Jab, Oryx Conversion, Taco Bell, Slackback Check, Hamana Hamana, Obelisk, and High Priestess. All right, 4 packs to go, and we got a whole bunch of stuff in the U1 spot that we haven't hit yet, and we still have a chance for a Tweezle. Okay. White Number Festus, Iron Force, Mummy, Mohidra, Ankh, Minx, Jumjaba again, and the Temple again. I keep getting stuff off camera because my stacks are right here in the way. So let's see if I can fix that for the last, 3 packs? 3 packs. All right, let's finish with something good. What do we want something good? Well, we haven't seen the Shield Terrain card yet for the Egyptian. We haven't seen, what else haven't we seen? We haven't seen a lot of the U1s. So let's see what else we get here. Plague Walker, Voodoo Hat, Sneaky Varmint, Slave Girl, Morbs, Dugab, Rocks, and Chief Lecter. Come on, 2 packs. Give us something good. You think we're in on a high note? Let's hope we do. All right. Hamana, Warwicks, Garako, Osiris, Stoner, Burger King, Chief Lecter, and 40,000 useless Warhammers. Of course, we don't see it forever, and then we see it twice, and those are U1s. Of course, they're U1s. Last pack. Last pack. Let's look at it. Welcome to the True Past. Necropolis Park. Geldspar. Let's do this. Think we gotta end on a U1? I mean, still got that. That's a U1. Ankh, Fanbear, Mokodabi, Greenback, Shadowbank Job, Jumandu. We did get Drizzle the Bone Hack. We did get another U1. Ranged attack. If your primary matchup creature wins this matchup, your opponent's primary matchup creature is destroyed. That's awesome. That means no chance for secondary attackers. And Lucinda. Let's just say we ended with Drizzle the Bone Hack. All in all, not bad. We did not get a full set of Necropolis Park in this box. It is possible to do so. According to the math, we got a whopping 1 Necropolis Park Stronghold. Let's see here. How many of the other pieces did we end up with? So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 middle pieces, 2 right pieces, and 1 left piece. Wow. All that and 1 stronghold finished. So we have now finished opening. There's our stack of uncommons. Here's our stack of commons. We didn't do too terrible. I would have liked to see some more U1s, different ones show up. But all in all, I mean, we got the 2 Guardians, so we got more options there. We just got an extra one of those. Ice Mirror is a common 1. So it's the second rarity. And Kutek actually is an uncommon 2, which is actually the same rarity. So we at least got 3 total Guardians. 2 Pack Fresh Clergyans promos from Dark Age. And 1 Necropolis Park Stronghold. Which we can put this together one more time so we can see the pretty picture looks like that. And if you're playing Undead, this is pretty much what you want. So thank you for watching. Thank you, FPG. Thank you, all the wonderful artists that put a lot of hard work into these. Wonderful game, and I'll see you next time. Okay, I just wanted to do one real quick, I guess, wrap-up, recap. This is my first one of these, so bear with me, I'm sorry. So we got a total of 14 U1s out of 55 packs. So that's about a 25% pull rate. It's not terrible. We got 3 Emoteps, 3 Total Chaos. You know, I would have preferred those to be other stuff. 40,000 Useless Warhammers, 2 of those, 2 McHooters. They could have been other stuff. The 2 promos, those are cool. Those take place of a C2, a common 2. So those didn't take anything away from our hunt for the U1s. But they are kind of nice that we ended up with 2 of those. I just want to say again, a big shout out and thanks to Luke Peterschmidt and Dave Genzel and I can't think of names. Sorry. Den Beauvais and Chris Archelios and Brom and Ken Kelly and everyone else that have their art as part of this game. This Guardians is mostly fondly remembered for its art first and foremost. So that's what's kept me going since the game started back when I was in high school in 95. And me and my buddies, we could just grab a starter deck and we'd play all weekend. We didn't play it by the right rules. I'm still learning new rules every single time I play this game. But it is a lot of fun, and I want to say thank you to everybody who put in a lot of hard work and had a lot of fun putting this together and making this the amazing product that it is. Have a good night, and thank you very much.